Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's good to have you here again. I know a video is overdue and I've been meaning to post for a very long time, but because I was waiting for my new camera, I kind of couldn't film. And also I've been shooting this video for about 3 days now because I was trying to figure out how to use this camera. So finally, I hope I have done things correctly and we are going to have some success today. On this very cold day in Johannesburg, the weather has been insane. I used to think that winter actually started in like mid or end May. Actually, it's mid-May. Oh, I don't know what I'm talking about. But I was expecting winter to start much later, but it is freezing right now, and I hope that you guys are keeping warm. And a skincare video is due soon for winter skincare because we need to switch up things a little bit. I know you've been keeping up with my skin series, so everything should be all right. So the winter skincare is coming up soon. But today I wanted to take things in a little bit of a different direction. I wanted to do something different because I've been wanting to add this to my channel for a very long time. I've been wanting to add the confidence tag, and I've gone through a lot in my life that has actually brought me to this point of being confident in myself, in the way I look and in the things that I do on a daily basis, you know. And I want to add a confidence tag on my channel, and I hope that you guys are gonna enjoy it and you're gonna watch it. But it's very important that I do this because I feel like there's a lot of people that could use this in their lives. So I use the word fat very sparingly. I don't use it in a lot of my vocabulary. I actually try to avoid it a lot. But for today, for the purpose of the video, I wanted to use it quite a bit in this video. And we're not using this word fat negatively today. I think it's the power of the word. We're using it just to put a message across and to say something about fatness. So this is my fat story, so I'm going to tell you my story quickly, and then I'm just going to move on to why I'm doing this video. I started putting on weight as soon as I hit puberty, but I had puberty, like my period, when I was very young. By the time I was 9, 10ish, I had my period, I had breasts. I was already fully developed technically as a woman by the time I was 9 years old, and my grandmother just said that it's because I have a softer waist than other girls. And so I was a girl younger. Boys, I think I reached puberty just as boys were reaching puberty, and already I was getting a lot of attention from boys at school, which today I've realized wasn't good because it actually affected my self-confidence. And so 9, I was already having my period. Everybody at home wasn't having their period yet. Like all my older cousins, and they were late bloomers, and I was an early bloomer. And I wasn't bullied at school for my weight. I don't remember being bullied about it, but I was very much bullied, I would say, at home, you know. And because I didn't really grow up around my dad's family, I didn't have anyone to relate to on the way that I look, having big breasts and big bums and big this and big that. There wasn't anyone at home on my mom's side of the family that looked like that. So I didn't have anyone to relate to on the basis of looks, or anyone to talk to about the fact that I was a big girl. And I wasn't a big child, like I was a normal sized kid, and using normal sparingly. And I grew up, and then I started putting on weight. I started being told all these negative things. It was very hurtful, and I think that it affected my confidence a lot. And as I grew up, in school, the boys gave me attention at a very early age. Even men, actually, you know, I'd be walking on the street, they would make comments about my body, about how they want to take me this, take me there, to do this and that, you know. And I heard all those things, I think, much earlier than my friends. And boys were not very kind, you know, because as soon as I started putting on some weight, which was like 15, I started putting on a lot of weight. I started blowing up. The boys kind of started holding back, you know, and they started liking the other girls who were now just as grown up as me, And I think that when I was younger, between the age of 13 to about 20, I really relied on other people's opinions about me. I really relied on other people to tell me what my body is like, why I'm ugly, why I'm pretty. For me, hearing that from someone else used to be extremely important, and it's wrong, you know, because the beauty you have is something that you should be feeling from yourself, and you should be telling yourself that you're beautiful. It's not something that you should be expecting for someone else to tell you that. So from that age, I put on a lot of weight, especially in high school. I didn't do a lot of dating when I was young. I actually started seeing boys on a serious note about 22, and now I'm 26. So that's like 4 years ago that I started actually paying attention to boys. And it's a weird thing, but like I have friends who are much smaller than me, and in my 20s would go out and like to the club and to go out and have fun. And then you have boys say things like, no, don't ask her out, she's fat and ugly, you need to ask the slimmer girls out. And I'd be like, fat and ugly, I don't think so. Like, you know, and it started making me question a lot of things that I thought about myself. And at a certain point, I just decided, you know what, this is it. I'm done. I'm through with all these things about being fat, being told I'm fat. You know, I've had a lady in the mall, and she saw me taking the stairs, and she says to me, you don't need to take the, no, she saw me taking the escalator next to the stair. And she says to me, you don't need to take the escalator, you need to take the stairs because you're so fat. I'm like, this woman doesn't even know me. You don't know me or where I'm from or my story or anything about me, and you are going to be so harsh towards me, you know? There are people like that. There are people who make snide comments. You're gonna come across all that in life, but I'm just happy that I got out of that with a lot of lessons, with a lot of learning about how to love myself, how to give myself all this attention I was craving from someone else. And today I can dress up, I can look good, and I feel good about it because I'm doing all these things for myself. I'm not doing it for the acceptance of other people. So that's my story in general of the fatness. It's in the past, I want to leave it there. And I'm not saying that today I'm perfectly confident and I don't have days when I feel like, ooh, I look a little chubby in this. I do have those days, but there are some steps and some things that I'm doing today to actually help me feel better about myself. I think the first thing I did was to just stop following models on social media. I used to follow models. I used to be obsessed. There isn't a diet that I haven't done. I have done juicing, eating raw food. I've done eating nuts only, and it did make me lose weight for a short time. And I started following plus-size bloggers on Pinterest. I think that's where I first started, because at the time I didn't really have Instagram. I started following plus-size bloggers on Pinterest a couple of years ago, and I've never looked back. I've learned how to dress from them. I've learned how to put my colors, how to, like, you know, like do stuff to a plus size girl, because I am plus size. And following plus size bloggers has been a very positive change in my life, because I no longer look at these slim girls and these skinny girls, and actually do kind of audit my Instagram page where I unfollow girls that I envy. If I follow a girl and I'm envying her and I'm like, oh, I want to have her life, I want to have this, I completely stop it and shut it down right there. I know it's like an extreme, but for me it's important to do that and follow them, and I just, you know, go on with my life. And I follow plus size girls because I can relate to them, and that's where that whole point of relating to somebody comes from. And also the other thing that I've done is that I've dressed for my size. I don't like say I'm gonna buy this. I used to do this thing where I buy like a small little thing and then I'm like, I'm gonna lose weight into it. Like, I don't do that anymore. That has stopped. I don't lose my weight into anything. It has to fit me. I don't have to fit it. That's the best second thing I have done is I buy clothes plus size and that fit me. I buy the correct underwear. I buy the correct shapers. I just do all these things to feel good, okay? And then another thing that I've stopped doing is not exercising and not eating well, guys. Just because we are plus size, just because we are big girls, doesn't mean we have to be unhealthy. We need to walk, we need to exercise, we need to eat well. You see, for your skin to look nice, your nails, your hair to be glossy, you need to feel well. You need to be able to take the stairs. You need to be able to play with your friends and go out late without feeling like you're exhausted. So for me, it's very important to be healthy and plus size. I'm not saying health is not just a skinny person. You know, being plus size, you can be healthy, you can be playing soccer, you can be doing whatever, walking, you know, and it's just very important to eat well. You know, if you like sugar, tone it down a bit. I just think that even if you're plus size in this plus size world, you know, you need to be healthy. And the plus size community is very sensitive. I've said this many, many times. And there are some things you can't say. You can't be extremely honest sometimes, but you know, the only favor we're gonna do to ourselves is to be honest. If you follow a lot of bloggers, they do exercise, they do walk, they do run, they do all these things, they go to the gym. So if you're a plus size girl, to feel good today, you need to take a walk, even to the gate. Just take a walk, you'll feel good. And also, so I'm eating well. I'm following plus size bloggers, and I think the other thing is that I'm speaking positively to myself. Like today, I feel good, you know. I'm like, no, don't say all these bad things to yourself. You look good, you feel good, just go on with life in that way. So you need to believe in the person you see in the mirror. You need to look in the mirror and you say, you are beautiful, you are worth it, you are all these amazing things. You need to say them, you need to make them the things by which you live. People will say bad things, people will look at you funny, people will do so many things because that's just what people do. But you need to be the most positive person in your life. You need to say the greatest things. You need to praise yourself, you know. You need to say, I'm a woman, I'm beautiful, I'm big, my thigh is big. And you need to accept it. You need to accept that you're a big person. Even if you are going on to a journey of losing weight, of looking a certain way, that will make you happy because that's what's important. You need to not let things affect you, like the word fat. That word, you need to own it, own who you are, so that other people don't hurt you, you see. Because if you are not confident, I can come and tell you you're fat and you're gonna feel very down and very low. But then if you're confident, it's just gonna be another word, like, I don't know. Don't let words affect you so much. Don't let people sneers affect you. You need to block it all out and just focus on your life. It's very hard, I know, but we have to practice that. And don't make it about a guy. Like, don't make it about a guy. Make it about yourself. Don't make it about your mom, your aunt, your grandmother. Make it about you because it is about you. And if there's any young person watching this, they just need to know it's a very tough road. It's a very hard journey to embark on, and self-acceptance is influenced by a lot of things, but it's something worth doing. You need to believe in yourself. You need to believe in your worth. So that's just the message that I wanted to give to the young people watching this video, especially because there's a lot of negativity out there. There's a lot of mean people. There's a lot of people saying all the horrible things in the world. But if you say all the good things to yourself, then you're gonna be all right. So those are just the things that I wanted to touch on today before I move on to the winter skincare. And guys, I am going to have a confidence tag quite often on my channel, and I hope that you guys are gonna watch it and you're gonna enjoy it. And yeah, this is really all I wanted to share with you. I'm very excited, and just to tell a little bit about the channel and the changes that are going to be made, you're gonna notice that I have made like my older video previous to May into an older folder because I want to like change some things on the channel, you see. But if you're looking for my older videos, you can go to my file called my old videos and you're gonna find everything there. But this sets off something new, and this is just like, you know, I wanted a new beginning. I wanted something new, and this sets that off. So I'm also doing like a hair channel. I didn't want to mix up everything, and because I'm going to be doing a lot of collaborations with other bloggers and stuff, I just didn't want to mix it up with my blog and everything. So I've made a separate blog, and I'm not going to make a separate channel, but I'm going to have a folder here on my channel that says the hair fix, and I'm just going to have a different logo on it, different to curve cut, and you guys can just follow that for all the hair questions, all the hair, everything. It's the hair fix, you know, to fix that fix for hair. So those are just a couple of changes that I made. So what you're expecting from me in general is the hair fix, the winter skincare, and my confidence tags. So I'm going to be doing a little bit more makeup as well this season because it's winter and I wear makeup in winter. I'm comfortable wearing makeup in winter because I just am comfortable wearing makeup in winter. And if there are any questions, guys, you know the drill. You can just email me, WhatsApp me, I don't know, anything me, and just let me know what you need to know. But stay positive and focus on yourself, and believe in yourself, and be positive with yourself, and look good, because looking good for you makes you feel good. So I'll see you next week. I'll see you. Yeah. See you guys. Subscribe to my channel. Bye bye. I love you.